Pardon my appearance. Very handsome, very dark. I'm a member and leader of the talent conglomerate known as the Almighty Elite Act Pack. And I wanted to pick up to telling my stories of being actor when I was background as well. And this is one of the background stories. So a lot of you remember when Empire was the shit. Like there wasn't a better. The hottest show on TV period was Empire. First season, it blown people away. It's like, oh my god, I can't believe there's an all black show. You know what I mean? It's like all top to bottom cast is black and what have you. And it was the show. It was on Fox. It was killing ratings. It got renewed. Like boom, 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 and everybody wanted to work on it because there's a possibility you could get seen. Like I got seen more than a few times. There's a possibility you could get seen, or whatever the case may be. You get to be around Terrence Howard and Taraji and so on and so forth. So it was the shit. So going into season 2, like I said, it's the hot ticket. Now there's Fire, there's PD and all that, but Empire is the hot ticket. I get booked, and it was casted by a 4-star. Background was casted by a 4-star. I get booked as a riot policeman. Hey, babe. I get booked as a riot policeman. And it was one of the cool things about doing background. My background wasn't all bad. Don't let anybody fool you. There was some good about doing background. Like it was almost like there were times you got to do dress up. When you were booked as something and they had to fit you, oh man, it was the best because you were in a cop uniform, a fireman uniform, whatever the case may be, doctor, whatever. So this particular time, I was booked as a riot policeman. I was like, oh man, that's going to be cool. They fitted me, helmet and all that. I was like, oh man, that's going to be cool, especially to take the picture of and be able to use for something else. That was another thing about background. If they booked you, is one thing. If you got booked as something, you kept the picture, you took the picture. I'm getting to that. CB. What's up, Justice? Great job last night. Saw you. Yeah, Charles. I'm getting to that. Wait, this is good. Thank you for pointing that out, but I'll get to that. So one of the things that we did as background artists was that we would take a picture in one uniform or ensemble so we could use it for submission to something else. So I'm sitting there, and the night before is a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. I'm chilling, playing PlayStation or whatever. They said we'll be sending out call time information. So the later in the evening you get call time is when you have to be there. The time you have to be on set. The later in the evening it goes, the later your call time is typically. So if they send the call time like 8, 9, 10, you probably won't be there like 9 or 10. It's usually not that quick. At 9:30 p.m. roundabouts, the call time was 3 a.m. No, it was 4 a.m. It's 4 a.m. and I had to be in Melrose Park, which means even at that early hour, I had to leave at 3 a.m. to be on time. I'm like, cool, okay. I finished my beer, finished playing PlayStation. I can't get to sleep. It's the funniest thing. When you got to be up early, you can't get to sleep. When you don't have to be up early, you can be up early. You know what I mean? It's funny how that works. Anyway, so I'm up a while. I doze off like midnight and wake up the next couple of hours. I say, okay, cool. I'm going to stop at Dunkin' Donuts, grab me a coffee and a donut, and I'll be on my way. Dunkin' Donuts has no donuts yet. For some reason, this is the morning they don't have donuts. I'm like, are you serious? Like, yeah. I said, well, what about coffee? And she said, well, it's making it now. I'm like, oh, okay, fine, whatever. I drive on. I drive. I said, I'll be able to get breakfast at the thing. We show up there. We're not in a holding. We're in a giant tent. It rained previously. We're in Melrose Park in this giant park. Anybody knows anything about rain and greenery? You know somebody's going to show up. Mosquitoes. There are a million mosquitoes all over the place. We're in this tent. We're in this tent, and oh my God, we're on top of each other. Now, the earliest call time was my call time because they had to fit us and everything like that or whatever. And so there was breakfast. I said, oh, where's breakfast at? Over there, there's the tents of breakfast. You can smell the French toast and everything else, the swine that some of y'all like to eat. And it's just, I'm like, oh, I'm headed over there. No. This breakfast, y'all breakfast over here. While they have Rice Krispie treats and water for us for breakfast. Anybody who's ever worked Empire or whatever, when it was a bunch of people, y'all know I'm telling the truth. I want somebody to come on here and co-sign like, you ain't lied. They notorious for not feeding your ass. I digress. So, anybody who knows me and I've done background knows I'm a bit of a slickster. No lie. I'll find a way to get out of walking back and forth, get out of the cold. It's a gift. I was meant to be the actor because I don't want to do all that shit. I can admit it now. Now I can admit it. And when I'm on this side of the thing, I can say to you, yeah, I wasn't doing all that shit. Then I'd be like, oh, sure. No, I can tell you the truth now. So anyway, so they give us Rice Krispie treats and water. I'm like, no, forget that. So I get out of my stuff, put on my other clothes, and go over to where they having breakfast at. Now this is Cookie, this is Taraji, this is all, the same person, but all of them over there getting breakfast. I get over there, dude stops me. Now wait a minute. Now this is funny. He's on my friends list now and he's a director. But this is funny. Freddie was a PA. And he was mean as shit as a PA. Freddie, if you see this, everybody know Freddie was mean as shit as a PA. Sidebar. Some people who were background before got kind of shitty PAs. They became PAs, got the walkie-talkie, they became shitty people. Like they were cool as background, and then they became PAs, they became shitty people. Y'all know y'all did. It's just, I won't call you out unless you come over here and say something, but y'all know y'all did. But it's cool though. Anyway, so I go over there to get breakfast. Freddie stops me. Hey man, what are you doing? I say, oh, I'm going to get breakfast. He says, no, extras, which is a horrible word. It's background celebrities, background actors, anything like that. I said, oh, I'm standing in today. He said, oh, okay, my bad, homie, go ahead. I said, cool. I wasn't standing in. Man, I went over there and filled my plate up. I filled my plate up so much that I was able to give my homie, he might be on here somewhere, Charles is my homie. I had a few homies that we were always on set. It was bad when they booked us together because like y'all know my guy Herbert, we in Act Pack together. Lamar, we in Act Pack together. My guy Wade, we in Act Pack together. There's a few of us who were in Act Pack where they used to book us. And before we were Act Pack, we were guys. And cool, there's a few of us, Wendy. We were cool. We were cool as shit. We'd be laughing and all type of shit. But anyway, so I brought some of the food back. Charles got some, a couple other guys got some. We eating off this plate. Forget that. They like, with the bacon. I said, I'm not putting no swine on my plate. So like I told you, call time was at 4 a.m. By the time it was time to get on set, we in full gear, it's 9:15 a.m. We done sat all this time in this hot-ass tent with these mosquitoes in this gear. And we kept removing gear. They say, get ready. We put the stuff back on, get it off. Life of a background actor. It's just what it is. So we get on set. By the time we get on set, there had to be 400 some people there. If you ever check your phone, if you've ever followed like 4-Star or whatever, they always had these things called rush call. And a rush call is simply what it sounds like. A rush call is, we need some more people, send out a call. Whatever, from 18 to 80, blah, 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 blah. You need to get here by such and such time. I'm looking at my phone. They steady sending out rush calls. Lee Daniels comes out. Now, people, whatever you heard about Lee Daniels being over the top of knock, it's kind of true. He comes out, hey, we ain't got enough people in this motherfucker. Curse, just loose with it. Anybody who's ever heard him knows he's loose with it. He doesn't give a shit. It's like, we need some more motherfuckers. And they steady sending out calls. I'm sitting here on set. It's hot to the mug. I'm in this gear. I'm standing there. And people are steady coming. By the time they got filled up with people, it was 750 people there. Just put that in your mind. That's like going to a concert or something. Put that in your mind in one space. And most of these people are in this tent. They're all in this tent. Just put the picture in your mind for a second. All right, I continue. So we're going on, everything's going, and people in this concert. So if you remember the second season, in the first season, Lucius went to jail. So they had this hashtag called Free Lucius that they were going to release the week of the season premiere. Now, this is the end of June, beginning of July. I worked 2 days. So it was like June 30th and July 1st. I worked both of those days. So the season premiere wasn't until September, so they were going to hold that. Man, when I tell you, people were taking pictures, taking videos of all types of stuff. And that's cool, because I'm one for breaking the rules just as much as anybody else. But they posted the shit on their Instagrams with the hashtags. How do I know this happened? Because right before lunch, Lee Daniels comes out to the stage and goes on a tirade. You dumb motherfuckers. I can't believe you did that. I mean, he's gone. Every other word, if there was a beeping thing, the whole thing would have been a stupid motherfuckers. And then he gets to the point. All that was cursing. He gets to the point. For all you dumb motherfuckers that was posting the thing that we was trying to save so we could break the internet in September, we matched your Instagram with your submission picture, and security will be coming to take you all out, and you're done for the day and the rest of the season. Now, bear in mind, this is the first day of shooting of the second season. Empire had 23, 24 episodes. Think about just, and then an episode is 8 days. If you're working background, just think about that in the bigger scale of things. So people don't believe him. They're like, man, ain't no security. They ain't matching them out. About 10 minutes later, security guards came and had phones. Could you come with us? 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 They took about 50 people, walked them on out, walked them to get their stuff, walked them on off the premises. They were done that day. Lee Daniels comes back out, another tirade. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know what's wrong with you, mother. We're giving you opportunity. We feed you. And people are laughing when he said he feed you. So somebody yells out, but you gave us Rice Krispie treats and water for breakfast. So he says, mother, you should be glad you got that. And nobody really bought into that. Nobody thought that was really funny because you don't even give kids Rice Krispie treats and funny. So he goes on for another 10 minutes. He's just gone. And you would learn this about him, that he didn't care. He would say stuff to people. I don't know why you came dressed like that. Just really crass, crude stuff. So anyway, so we go to lunch, and we get boxed lunches, like when we were at camp, there's boxed lunches. Anybody who's ever worked Empire's background will tell you this. We got boxed lunches. We went to like 7. Second day was much better. He wasn't there. Second day went much better. It was just as long a day, just as hot a day, but it didn't rain. The mosquitoes were just about gone. And that was when, I think that was the season, even though it was the second season, it turned a bit. Because as you went to work, certain days you started to see certain things not be what you thought they were. Like my first season, I worked twice, once as a stand-in and once in the season finale. So I didn't, the whole grind of it or whatever, but Empire will become known for its long days. I worked 19 one time. People tell you 12 was the minimum. Sometimes you get out there 3 and 4, you be like, oh man, I can't believe it. But other days it was at least 10, 12, 13, 14, especially concert scenes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 people. So I thought it would be appropriate to tell you that because somebody had asked me about Lee Daniels. And real quick reference to that story, sidebar, I worked as a bailiff on one of the episodes. And I'm standing outside waiting on my cue. And he says, hey, what's this guy doing right here? And I got to give Freddie props again. He told him, Freddie Turner is his name. He's a assistant director now, AD. Freddie Turner says, no. This is where he's supposed to be placed at. He's cool right here. This is where you had him at. Oh, okay. I was just wondering because he was just standing there. Now, anybody who knows me knows I'm pretty slick at the mouth. I'm pretty greasy. It's taking me everything not to turn to this man and say something to him because I'm like, please. I'm like, Jimmy, please don't say nothing. Jimmy, please. So I'm sitting here. I'm telling myself, Jimmy, don't say nothing. But dude is steady talking, and so he comes over. So he was, some people might say he was decent or whatever. Um, I don't think he really knew how to talk to people. I don't really think he knew how to talk to people. It was kind of messed up that he was black and we were black, and he was barking at us most of the time. But yeah, that was working on Empire, second season premiere. Thank y'all much for tuning in. Hope you're staying safe. Remain safe. Make sure you're keeping your social distance and wear your mask. Wash your hands. Take care of yourself. All right. Peace.